Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Nightwing 110. Look at this amazing cover. Uh, this had been teased a little while ago by Bruno Redondo, of course, based on that really popular meme from, you know what? I don't even know where it's from, but there you have it. Let's talk about the creative team here. This is written by Tom Taylor with art by Sami Basri. Uh, Vicente Cifuentes on inks and finishes, Adriano Lucas on colors, letters by Wes Abbott, as I mentioned, cover by Bruno Redondo. Some more covers you'll see at the end of the issue. And this is a Beast World tie-in. Um, so you'll be getting a little bit of that. You don't need to have read all of Beast World, I think, so far. And this doesn't really have any spoilers for it. It's more like a side adventure that happens to feature Nightwing and John and Damian. So, in this issue, can Nightwing save the Super Sons? Nightwing, Batgirl, and the Titans are doing all they can to save the world overrun by Beast. Heroes have become threats, and one of the biggest threats now stalks the streets of Bloodhaven. Where there once was a Robin, now there is a cat. Can John Kent and Nightwing save the city from Damian, or will the Super Sons be torn apart forever? Um, this is a very interesting tie-in. I think Tom Taylor very smartly uses this to update a character, to change a character, to maybe create a new character. Like very cool stuff. That's kind of what we see at the opening. Um, you know, it's a character that I was not very familiar with, but Apex Ava, as she comes back into the picture, leads into a very interesting story. I think this story is full of humor, which I love. I think Tom Taylor is a very funny writer. I also love the dynamic and the relationship between Damien and John, but also Damien and Dick, and of course Dick and John. So like they are very much a very close group of friends that I love seeing them go on adventures. This is full of really fun moments, really heartbreaking moments as well. A lot of really cool stuff. Like just Tom Taylor knows how to write a fun, badass story that is full of humor, full of heart. Not too familiar with Basri's art, but it's pretty fantastic. Like it really fits the story. I think the design of Damien that is kind of turned into a cat is hilarious, and it looks so adorable as you've seen in the cover. So let's take a look at some of the other preview art that's not as adorable but still very cool. Here's where we meet Apex Ava. We see that she's being held at Arkham Tower, and of course one of these spores shows up, and we know what's going to happen from there. But of course we don't really get to see that right away. And then we cut over to John, who's being told that we need to find Damien. I think a really cool detail is that John can, because him and Damien are so close, he can focus in on his specific heartbeat. There's a conversation that he has with Nightwing where he tells him, "I can't hear Damien's heartbeat. So he's either somewhere that I can't hear him. His heartbeat has changed because he's been transformed, or his heart isn't beating anymore." Like any of those outcomes just are really bad. So yeah, this book just kind of shows you how to have a good time with this. We get to see a really cool design or new redesign for a new character. So that's very cool. I was not too familiar with Apex Ava. I almost feel like she's DC's Craven the Hunter almost. And I think with this new boost and beast form, I think she's going to do a lot of really cool stuff. So it's a kind of a one-shot story. They could definitely continue this thread in the Nightwing series later on. But overall, I think we're at a pretty interesting point. So quite enjoy this. Even if I got to read it a little bit later than normal, I really had a good time with this. So if you have read this, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.